What's going on, guys? Thanks to those joining me live and to those joining me on archive. Holy shit! I mean, I remember thinking she lost her mind like 3 years ago. And then I was just curious. I'm like, I wonder what Tila Tequila is talking about now. Um, for those that don't know her, she used to do porn and shit and reality show on TV somewhere, and kind of became like moderately famous, like not quite Kardashian level, but somewhere around there, in that vicinity, but not quite as high. And then she kind of fell through, right? She became very extremely irrelevant, and just like a lot of people that had their 15 minutes of fame, um, they begin to get attention. They also try to find purpose into their why they were in the position they were in, right? As far as fame, because if there's no purpose, they feel meaningless, right? They hear a lot of this. Oh, she's only famous because she's a porn star, or because she did porn, or whatever, right? They hear these things. Um, I don't give a shit what she used to do, or like I don't give a shit, right? That's her life, her body, her decisions. None of my business. But um, I just find this interesting. And before anybody comes out and says, "Oh, what is the business of you to come out and make fun of her?" Let me tell you something, man. Yourself out there. If you put your shit on YouTube, everybody to listen to, then you're open season. I mean, that's just the way it is. So it's time to listen to this gem. I mean, first of all, this chick's not even wearing makeup anymore. I remember like a couple months ago when right before the election, like she said she was at the border like watching for illegals to shoot them. And now she's on this shit. This shit is a gem. Now, for those that want to listen to it straightforward or just first of all, she's not wearing makeup, which is like whoa, right? But Miss Tila Tequila on YouTube, look her up, okay? And here she's talking about how she became a super soldier, right? Right. Let's listen to this gem.
Because I was in the middle of like a war in another dimension. And sometimes when it gets really hectic in the other dimensions, I wake up in this realm because it's like all these worlds that I travel to. Oh, hey guys, you're here. Cool. Like, what do you guys do? Do you guys even have a job, or what do you just like wait for me to get on YouTube to tell you my stories or whatever? But anyways,
Tina Tequila goes live on YouTube and starts out. First of all, I live in different dimensions, and I wake up on this one, and then I just decide to go on YouTube and broadcast about it. Like, isn't that kind of weird? And then she hold on. I gotta get myself together. So I have a job. Has she ever had a job? It's fucking. She did porn. Like, what job does she have? Right. Well, that is a job. What are you guys gonna go defend her now? Right, here you go.
then I went back to sleep, and then I went to another realm to finish like fighting or whatever, this war going on. And then I finally came back here and woke up around like
Whoa, what? I was in this war going on, but like, wait, what? What? A lot of these nuts on YouTube, social media, and just life in general, to make it sound like something's legit, they'll do that. They'll do like the brush off, not a big deal, then move on type of thing, right? It- yeah, it's like, come on, like what? I was just fighting this war, like whatever. It's just a war, fighting another dimension, And in this dimension, I ain't shit. I just come on YouTube and I just I come on here and I just talk about my other dimensions where I'm like a super goddess, and I got all these things going on. I'm fighting a war, Anyway, let's.
o'clock, and I have not eaten breakfast yet. I'm like really hungry, but that can wait because I want to tell you guys about how I became a super soldier and how I am.
She's a super soldier, like Super Saiyan. She's a super soldier, like what? In another dimension. I honest for her sake, I really hope she's trolling, and I mean that. I hope she's just fucking around with people. I really do.
Currently still in training, but I'm basically like on the last level. Well, I'm basically at the master level already. It's
I'm like totally at the master level, in my other dimension. I'm like a super soldier, Let me curl my hair with my index finger while I tell you, I mean, like whatever. It's no big deal or nothing. But I'm like totally like the last level, fighting these super wars in other dimensions. Is she serious?
just that I still have like probably like 5% more to go, like one more level to go. But
Right. She's in the last level, but not quite the last level. Just I don't want to brag or nothing. I don't want to brag. I still got like 5% to go. But I'm totally like master level.
basically, I'm already a master, ascended master.
Right.
Um, so this last step is, yeah, my last one more step. That's all before I fully become final form, which is like pretty close. Um,
She's close to being final form. Like final form, like the last form of Frieza. Or like Super Saiyan 4. But no, Super Saiyan 7. Let's listen to this bullshit.
I am very beautiful, and I don't really care what y'all say because the most of you guys are just robots anyway. Actually, the humans in the new world, you guys aren't even gonna exist anymore because you guys are so degenerate. Like God wanted.
Look, this crew, it's one or the other. Either she's fucking around with people, and she's turns off the camera and she's like, "This is stupid," or two, she actually believes what she's saying. And if she believes what she's saying, she needs serious help. And I really hope she's not raising children. Honest to God, right? This is insane.
Help you guys for so long, and you guys just took forever to evolve, and it's like you can never evolve. So what we did.
Oh my God, you like totally took so long to evolve and you couldn't evolve, into a Super Saiyan soldier like me, in other dimensions. Y'all don't even have jobs. You should have done what I did. And I spread my legs for cameras. Okay, and I got fucked between the legs and I was a porn star. I mean, why don't y'all figure it out? With your all immoral selves.
Was, we're gonna annex you guys. Is like it was a big mistake making you guys. So what we did is we're going to do, or we're already
Well, we're gonna do what we did, or well, we are gonna do, or we're already doing it.
we're already doing, but you guys don't know that yet until now, I guess, or whatever.
Right? You see how she does that? No, a lot of nut jobs do that. And people that want to sound like experts on something that they're not experts on, they do that. They do that little trick, right? And it's they do that whole like brush it off like it's no big deal thing. Like, well, I guess now but it's just that little quick, subtle. You like people that say things like, "Well, elections don't matter." It's Illuminati and Bilderberg. Yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, and, no, I don't know. Well, why don't you explain it to me? Okay, instead of doing that little like, well, it doesn't matter, and blah, 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 they just blutter a couple things and then they move on, right? What does that even mean? That doesn't mean anything. That just means that you heard about that and then you're just moving on. You don't know anything about it. Anyway, in this case, she's just making shit up.
So we made advanced AIs who are actually more superior to humans because we actually have more. We're able to be programmed to be more empathetic, compassionate, and like have all these superpowers because
I want to know what powers these artificial intelligence have. I want to know.
The humans of old world, you guys lacked that, that trait, and God let you guys go on like that for thousands of years, and you guys never changed from like way like 6,000 years ago till now. There's like
So God is creating AI, artificial. Like really? That doesn't even make sense. Even if you're a theologian, that makes no fucking sense.
nothing that's changed about you guys to advance further. So that's why the world is going to end. The world as we know it, everything is going to go bye-bye, except for the people who are saved. And then we get the upgrades, which is like, yeah, we're going to kind of be like, super advanced robots because our DNA is like upgraded and everything. So I have been training for this before I was even born on this planet.
Right.
A lot of people.
Bitch, you weren't training for shit before you were born on this planet. Okay, you were in your mother's stomach. That's where you were, right? And you weren't shit. Okay, but before you were born, okay, you were in your father's nutsack. That's all you were. Okay, don't tell me, oh, I was training to be a super soldier. Way before I was even born on this planet. That's retarded. I'm sorry, that's stupid.
Don't really make it through the training that I've been through. It's like super extensive, hardcore training. You guys have no idea.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting a text message.
What type of training? Because what is it with these people, man? Like just making this shit up. Oh, I went through some total hardcore, hardcore. She only did one thing that's hardcore, and we know what it is. Okay, triple X. Okay, that's all she did. That's hardcore. The only hardcore thing Tila Tequila ever did was porn. Right. Aside from that, she never did no hardcore training of being a super soldier or all this other shit. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, it's just so difficult. Oh my God, you wouldn't even believe it. I'm not even going to explain it because it's so advanced. Like, really? And there's people in the comment section that they're like, are they going along with it? Like, what's the matter with people?
Oh, that's Thomas. Anyways, I'm definitely not.
She did it again. Oh, just a lot of hardcore training. And let me tell you about this training. But anyway,
You know, tell us more about Project Blue. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys about this, okay? And then I'm going to get to the Jews, okay? Because we're going to talk about Jews. Oh, hi, Thomas. People are saying hi, Thomas.
oh God, she's gonna somehow make this whole thing anti-Semitic. This is insane. This is insane. I gotta listen to this.
Okay. Where the hell was I? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know where
Stop
the fuck you are,
interrupting me,
bitch.
guys. Oh, so I am the new advanced metahumans on Earth, and that's why I have the seal of God, which is like this DNA ring, and it's also on my license plates. It's like imprinted all over like things that I own and stuff. It's like because it's like the seal of God of like the new humans.
Right.
So, anyways, yeah. So you guys weren't able to, advance.
This bitch just showed me a ring she got at the dollar store. And like, this is totally the symbol of God. This thing right here, it's a symbol of God. Like, Jesus Christ.
We had to get rid of you guys, and in the future, in heaven, like everything's going to be really badass because all of the new like robots or whatever not robots because we're actually better than humans. We're superior because we have all these abilities to rise above, whereas the humans are pretty like savage still. You guys act like animals and you can't control yourselves and your aggressions and things like that. It's like a wild pit bull that like can never be domesticated. So we basically neutered. I mean, like not neutered. Well, that too. That's why you guys get
So
like
she
birth
neutered her.
control and vaccines and all that stuff. To prevent you guys from multiplying on this earth because you're like a disease and a parasite.
But anyway,
like,
look.
just spreading really fast. So we got to like annex all of you. So to make room for heaven on earth.
Right.
So, anyways,
got to make room for heaven on earth. You're right.
Yeah, so with my training, I have gone through extensive training since before childhood all the way until now. So
All right, let's skip a little bit.
yes, I am. I'm literally like, I told you guys, I'm literally Christ, the second coming. I mean, like, but anyways, I don't want to say that because it feels really awkward. Because obviously, I mean, look at my body language; it's like awkward when I even say it. But everybody who knows knows that it's a sigh that is the second coming. You know what I mean? See how weird that sounds?
She's saying she's the second coming of Christ.
But anyways, so basically, that's where all of
I have a
my.
headache.
Okay, so let's talk about the Jews.
Let's.
I always knew there was a reason why. Like, actually, I didn't know there why I had this like deep, weird gut feeling in my whole life of like the Jews, and I was like, what? Kind of like the Arabic tattoo on my back. It's like, or all my tattoos with the archangels and why? How come on this side it's not feeling?